What's up, everybody? So, on top of the whole Lone Star Heroes thing, I have a real career. And what I do is I help dealerships get rid of cars they no longer want. Be it clean frontline vehicles that have just aged out on a lot, or wholesale units. So basically, the cars that they've taken on trade that they're not going to keep, put any money in, none of that. So through this one thing, I've just been doing this for so long, I've noticed that when people trade their cars in, they just do things that leaves a lot of money on the table. So I want to give y'all some tips on things you can do to get top dollar out of your trade. And that's just seeing it from my side. My side is the side, I guess, that matters the most, is because at the end of the day, the dealer's got to get rid of this car. End of story. Be it they try to retail it or they wholesale it through auction. So the first thing you need to remember is that your car has a market value. Like, your car has a market value. When you go trade your vehicle in, the general manager, used car director, they're going to use your VIN and see where your car sits via its year, make, model, and trim level. So before he even looks at your car, he already knows the range of where he's going to be. So the car market is not like what it used to be. Hell, even 5 years ago. Hell, even a year ago. The car market is just all over the place. So obviously the dealer wants to get in that car as cheap as possible. That way it lowers the risk for them. So they're going to approach your car already knowing what range, and that's when they start looking at condition. And this is where I see people just leave money on the table. So first you need to assess, is your car just a turd? Because it's just a turd. I mean, it is what it is. A 300,000, 200,000 mile car, beat to crap, wash it. That's all you really need to do. But the biggest thing I see is actually people trading cars that are just gross. So when the dealer looks at that car, the first thing they see is that it's just trash and disgusting. They're automatically going to assume you didn't take care of that car. So they're going to the lower end of the price on that car. Because the risk level seems higher. And then also you got to remember, if it's still a newer car with good mileage and it's kind of disgusting, they got to spend money internally or externally, because some do send them out, to clean and repair it. So the first tip I could absolutely give you, no matter what condition your car is, wash it. Even if it is a higher mile, just turd car, wash it, because you want to present that car as best as possible so they can assess all the damage, everything. Because even though it may be a higher mile car, he already knows or has a rough idea what he can get for it at auction. So if he can see, oh, it just has a bunch of dings and scratches, and or if it's covered in hail, he knows where he can be, where he could up it. So go get a $15, $20 car wash from a good car wash. Make sure it's clean, vacuum it out, wipe it down. $20, $25 to get extra $100, $200, $400 out of your car seems like a good deal to me. And that's what I would do. I mean, any car I trade in, first thing I do is I get it, because I usually trade my cars in below the 100,000 mile mark, so they're retailable units. Depending on how dirty I get it, I try to keep really good care of my cars, but depending on how dirty it is, I mean, I'll go as far as spending $200 to get a detail, because I want to maximize what I see out of it. The second thing, people, and I get this question a lot, is tires. Tires. So that's kind of a loaded question. So on your higher end cars, it's where tires really matter. And that one, I don't know, because when you're talking, exotics, luxury, those are the more expensive tires. And some dealers don't like messing with some tires. Some dealers don't care. But the biggest thing you can do is make sure they're properly inflated and the TPMS light is off. The tire pressure monitoring system light is off. Because if they see that, they're going to assume also you probably didn't take care of your car, or it possibly needs a flat repair, and that's just labor. Basically, when you pull it in, you want to make sure there's no lights on either. No lights on, period. Unless your car's just having mechanical problems and you're just trying to get out of it, then it is what it is. But fill the washer fluid, air up the tires, wash it. Those 3 things right there will help you tremendously. So, but yeah, back to tires. Dealers are paying about what you would pay for tires. So I would say it's probably not worth it. Unless you got, a really nice built truck or car, performance car, then it might matter. That one really is a hard question. I mean, I don't waste money on tires at all when I'm traded in, because the dealers literally, because they're going to come back and say, I got to put tires on it, and that's going to be about $1,000. So that's what you would pay. So to me, that's kind of a wash. So I'll just let them handle it and move on, because I don't spend any money out of pocket. So, okay, yeah, I understand that. The next thing is aftermarket modifications. Does not add value to your car like you think it would. Just because you sunk $80,000 into it doesn't mean it's worth $80,000. That truck still has a market value on its trim level and age. So outside of that, they may give you more because they know the market, but at the end of the day, that's more of a risk they gotta take, because when people overly customize their cars, they customize them to what they want, to not what the general public wants. So that's just a risk that they may not want to eat up. So they're going to try to get into it at a certain level where they feel safe. So if there's anything that you can take off that won't cause damage to the vehicle, take it off and sell it, because they're not going to give you any extra money for it. Just consider it a loss at that point. It really depends on the dealer. It really does, but they're still not going to give you what you think it's worth. You think it's what it's worth because you built it for you and you have that emotional attachment. At the end of the day, it's just an object that has value and depreciating value on top of that. The next thing, oil change. Don't be rolling it. And this one I see a lot of them do. A lot of managers, they go check the oil change sticker and or the oil life, or they see, because most cars these days have an oil change reminder. So go to a local oil, find you an affordable oil change place, get it changed. Plus, most dealers report to Carfax these days, so they can look up your oil change history anyways. But I've seen a lot of dealers check the oil these days, which before they didn't. I even have some go as far as checking transmission fluid level as well. But if you're planning on trading your car, you want to maximize value, go spend the $100. Go get the oil change if it needs it. Like, if you got plenty of life left, don't worry, because then that shows that you did take care of it. So don't worry about it. But go get the oil change if you need it. Air up the tires, which if you get an oil change, 99% of the time they top off your washer fluid, air up your tires, change the oil, rotate them, if you need them rotated, and then go find you a good quality car wash, because you want a good car wash. You want this sucker to shine. Spend the $15, $20 to get it shined up and looking good. Then go trade it in, because then the dealer's going to see, hey, this is a well-maintained vehicle that I could easily retail. And then the miscellaneous section is like if you have a check engine light or anything like that, or it may need an air filter, because the car market's tough. It is. It's not like when I was younger in the early 2000s, where you just traded in, buy another car, and it was affordable. Cars are expensive. Dealers are taking on a lot of risk taking a trade in, so they're making sure they get clean quality units that they can either retail and get in at a good price, or at the end of the day they know they can auction off and not lose, because a lot of dealers don't care if they make money off a wholesale unit. They don't want to lose a penny though. So it's about, at the end of the day, it's about them getting the deal, make sure they don't lose money, and then a happy customer, and they have a vehicle they know they can get rid of. So all of this, the whole point of this is that deal making is not as easy as it used to be for these guys. You know, car sales just aren't what they used to be. So if they need to step up on the trade to get the deal done, well, you want to make sure you give them every reason to step up on that trade to get it done. So it's like, damn, that's a nice car. We can go up 500. We can go up 1,000, and they will do it to get the deal done. At this point, their dealers are willing to do a lot to get the deal done. So give them every reason to step up and not go broke. Literally, most of this can be taken care of for $100 or less. I mean, at the biggest point, this, like, I think tires are like going to be the biggest waste of money. It's going to be a wash. Unless you're into the exotic and extreme luxury cars, then you need to weigh your options. Because, you know, some of those tires are $1,500 a pop. So, but it doesn't, this video doesn't really apply to those cars. This is for your everyday guy. So it's, or your everyday person trading their car in. The biggest things you can do, wash it. Clean the interior down. If you're experienced with cleaning underneath your motor, I mean, you can do that, but be safe, because you can ruin electronics if you don't know what you're doing. I mean, it's very common these days to see people. I have a buddy who does details, and 50% of his business is people getting their cars detailed so they can go trade them in. It's, you know, it's literally the basics: air up the tires, check the air filter, change the oil, stuff like that. It's the biggest that you want to present that car as best as possible, because if any lights are on, they're automatically start assuming that you didn't take care of it or there's an issue. Basically, you just want to negate everything, and it won't cost you anything. At the end of the day, I want to make sure that you get the most out of your car, because in this economy, you need it. And it's simple, and it's just things people don't think about, except me, because this is what I do. And I do love my job. I really do. You know, being retired Army, it allows you to explore things that most people wouldn't want to do. I love it. I have a blast doing it. And I may have a great career and make good money. So, but yeah, it's basically, you're helping them by getting a deal, and they're helping you by giving you the max amount possible for your vehicle. And this is just things I see every day. I do this every day. And it's just what I see, because I watch what these managers do when they assess vehicles. Because literally, I have one, you bring in a nasty car, a dirty car, he's already at the bottom. Because he's like, if you can't wash it, then you couldn't do the simple things. And washing it is the most simplest thing you can do. And some just don't care. They're like, oh, I can spend $200-300 on a detail, but they're not going to spend the $200 or $300 on the detail. You are, because they're going to roll back the value of the vehicle. So if you can get it done affordably and it looks good, because no matter what, the vehicles will go through detail anyways. What costs them is how deep they need to go on the detail. So, yeah, I just want to share some things I see to help you not lose money, get yourself in a better position, get more money for that trade that you put money into. I know this video is completely different from everything I do, but I think I'm always looking, if I can help somebody, I'm going to help somebody. And I figured this is one thing that could literally help everybody. And people don't think about it, and it's so simple. So thanks for watching. Check out my other videos. I do a lot of dumb stuff. Like, share, subscribe. If you know someone trading their car, share this with them. And it's literally just the basics. This is literally just the basics. Wash the car. Check the oil. If it needs an oil change, go ahead and get it done. Make sure the tires are aired up. Top off the fluids. You know, you want a good, clean looking unit. That's what all these guys want. They want something that they know they can put on the front line in retail, or they can send to the back and send to auction and not lose and be okay. And everybody wins. So thanks for watching. That's all I got to say. You have a good day. We are